Hello everyone and welcome back to another FFA replay cast by me, Thendis32. Let us introduce these players. Spawning as the Yellow Human, the current champion of the FFA Master League, as he won the last season of the FFA Master League. We have Super Cumulo. And the next player, spawning as the Teal Human, we have Ponty. And the next opponent, spawning as the Purple Human, we have Ishan. And last but not least, spawning as the Green Night Elf, we have Alien. So 3 humans, 1 Night Elf, Fountain of Manipulation. I am not that familiar with this map. So let's look around the map while they do this stuff. It looks like there is a mana fountain in the middle, guarded by a red drake, some golems, and berserkers. That looks tough. We do got 4 gold mines in the middle, protected by the Ogre Lord, so lots of chances to get some super duper items on this map. What else we got there? Natural expansions are guarded by the gnolls, led by the Overseer. There are laboratories protected by the Forest Troll Warlords and some dragons. And marketplaces protected by granite golems. And of course the normal merchants guarded by Ogi warriors and Ogi magis. Huh. So lots of chances for some super duper items, I would say, in this game. On FFA, for my solo viewers out there, in FFA is a much different landscape. Expansions are key. Knowing when to break 50 food is key. Knowing who to attack, who not to piss off is key. And army compositions are different. You tend to see more air-heavy armies in FFA than you would in solo. Sometimes you'll see the natural stats. You'll see units you hardly ever see, like Shaman, Witch Doctors, Taran, Chims, Hippos, Fairy Dragons, Mountain Giants. You see a lot of different strategies in FFA. And you tend to see a lot more action. So if I don't catch all the fights, I'm sorry. I will try my best. There are only 4 players, so it's not as bad as the 6 ways I'm used to casting. And Super Cumulo pulling the militia. It looks like he's going to try to go for a fast expansion. Like I said, expansions are key in free-for-all. As he did go Archmage first. Meanwhile, for Alien, we see a Tinker first. Goblin Tinker, pretty weird guy. Another thing I forgot to mention, FFA, you tend to see some weird hero comps. Like, you'll still see like DK Lich, Dark Ranger, but sometimes you'll see Orcs go Dark Ranger, Beastmaster first. You know, you see a lot of weird different combinations. Apparently in FFA, from what I learned, Alchemist is quite strong. You tend to not really see him in solo. But Alien, looks like he's going for a fast expansion himself. What's going on in the base of Ponty? It looks like he's going Paladin rifles. So early rifle build for him.
A player's forces are
and
under attack.
Ishan looks like he's going rifles himself. Okay. Scouting peasant of Ishan gonna get caught out and killed. And so far, Alien and Cumulo are the only ones with expos here. And now we're just silence here. Militia being pulled, and it looks like Ponty's gonna get himself an expansion of himself. And it looks like the same thing for Ishan. No, Ishan's taking up the tier 2.
A player's forces are under
so
attack.
he's going to be the only one to not expand here yet. We do see a tech to tier 2 as well from Alien. Black Spiders Lottie. Alright, there's the militia. So Ishan going to get a later-ish expansion. Whatever his gold's looking like. Oh, you can afford it, yeah. And all the players still creeping. A lot of creep camps on this map. Can't wait until they get into the middle spots and see what the super duper items are going to be. Forest Troll Warlord going to drop a decent item for that Tinker. Closet's Greater Mana Pot, not a bad item.
A player's
Ponty
forces
moving
are
out,
under
and like I
attack.
said, players just creeping away. definitely gonna want those higher level heroes before they go into any big fights. Might just want to turn down the volume just a wee bit. Alright, expansion's on the way for Ponti and Ishan. Better late than never, as Cumulos and Aliens are up and running. Aliens still got to entangle their gold mine.
Player's forces are under attack.
We do see the tech to tier 2 from Cumulo. All the players are teching. Hunter's Hall, so maybe Alien will go for some Ancients of Lore. Maybe. And Cumulo picking up a shredder, so he's not going to have wood issues for very long. Going into really economy macro mode here is Cumulo. And Ishan picking up a shredder himself. So yeah, obviously in an FFA, players are more focused on the macro of it. Although there's still need for micro, especially in those big fights where you're controlling a lot of control groups, but early on it's definitely macro mode.
Player's forces are under attack.
You tend to see early passive games. You don't want to piss off and make an enemy, because then if you two go at it, draining your resources, the other players, they're banking up, they're creeping, they're getting the higher level heroes, and they're banking on gold. We do see the Panda Brewmaster is the second hero choice for Alien, so Tinker Panda for him. Lord getting another shockwave out. And Soviet Mask, Wand of Mana stealing on the Panda. Still not much going on here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 2 on the Panda of Alien. And it looks like Cumulo with the Panda Brewmaster for himself. Gonna try to creep out another red spot for a super duper item, but it might be fought over between Alien and Cumulo. Cumulo looks like he's backing off, allowing Alien to get the other red spot.
The player's forces are under attack.
See what the super duper item be from the Ogre Lord. Meanwhile, in Cumulo's base, we see double Arcane Sanctum, tech to tier 3, along with some Griffin Aviaries. We see a tech to tier 3 for Ponti, rifle upgrades, but still no tech buildings that I can see. Ishan, tech to tier 3 as well, Griffin Aviaries, and a workshop. And Alien with Ancients of Wind on the way, tech to tier 3, one Ancient of Lore, so it looks like he might be going for chimps. And Alien having some trouble creeping out this camp. Actually, it might be a little bit too strong here. He might lose his Panda. Oh, no, that was close. So the super duper item continues to remain a mystery. Meanwhile, Cumulo creeping out this red camp. Oh, that shockwave. Wand of Mana stealing and Scourge Bone Chimes, super duper item. And Ponti getting a Pandaren Brewmaster second as well. So Panda is a popular hero this game. Ishan, the only one not going Panda second, getting that standard Mountain King second. With the Sobi Master, we're going to have ourselves an engagement. One rifleman getting focused down. Ishan going to have to back off here. Breath of Fire going down from Ponti. And Ishan's just like, why? Why? Oh, Stormbolt onto the Paladin. Gonna use Divine Shield. And Ponti even pulling Militia here. So might try to take a second expansion here. Cumulo stole the Red Drake from Alien. Got Ilaria's Flute of Accuracy. So he's got Vampiric Aura, True Shot Aura, and Brilliance Aura. Oh, Breath of Fire taking away that Troll. Nice work by Alien there. And Ponti gonna try to take a second expansion, and if this gets scouted, he might get teamed up on, as you never want your opponent to have more bases than you. That is just as true as it is in solo as it is in FFA. So Ponti might want to consider spending some
player's
resources for the
forces are under
towers.
attack.
Let's see what the banks are looking like here. 1,500 gold for Ishan, 1,400 for Alien, Cumulo at
The town is under
2,400,
siege.
and Ponti at 900. So Cumulo with the biggest bank here. It's banking up. Poland Militia gonna try to take a second expansion of his own. And he's getting mortar upgrades in his workshops. Meanwhile, Ponti is attacking into Ishan's Expo. Got level 4 in his Paladin.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Alien gonna try to creep out of the red camp. See what the Super Duper item will be from the Granite Golem. And to keep it the Grove third. And it looks like Ishan's gonna let his base die. He has some Dragonhawks, but he doesn't really have much of a force here to contend with that. He's pulling the peasants back, maybe try to repair. They're gonna have an engagement of Dragonhawks attacking away. Rifleman gonna focus the Dragonhawks down. Those Stormbolt onto a Rifleman, but it does get really lighted. Meanwhile, Archmage gonna use Blizzard. Couple peasants trying to repair that town hall. Breath of Fire going down from Ponti's Panda. Alright, Divine Shield being used by the Paladin. Another Holy Light going down. Double Holy Lights, as we do see a Paladin as the third hero choice for Ishan. But Ishan's losing a lot of his units here. It's not a fight I don't think he can win, although he's getting a nice damage down with the Blizzard. We see the Blood Mage as the third hero choice for Ponti. Siphon Mana going down onto the Archmage. Now the Mountain King of Ishan getting focused down. Gonna have to micro him back. A lot of FFA players aren't exactly the most micro-intensive players. But yeah, Ishan lost quite a bit trying to defend that. Meanwhile, Cumulo creeping out the red spot. And what was that super duper item? Ancient Django Drums of Endurance was the super duper item from the Granite Golem for Alien. And it looks like Ishan will be losing his expansion here, putting him down the one base. You never want to be on one base in FFA. Alright, looks like he's going to try to defend. Mountain King running right on front of things. Alright, Thunderclap going down, hitting all the units. Holy Light onto the Mountain King, but now the Paladin getting focused down. He's not at level 2, does not have Divine Shield. Alright, another Blizzard going down from the Archmage. Thunderclap by the Mountain King. One Mage going to siphon the mana. Breath of Fire. And Ishan's got to be careful with his heroes, but Ponti losing almost all of his units from not microing out the Blizzard. Stormbolt onto the Panda, but he will get Holy Lighted. All Breath of Fire. The Mountain King of Ishan at 40 health.
Player's forces are under attack.
Starts to see Griffins being into the mix. Another Holy Light onto the Pandas. Siphon Mana going to give mana to him for more Breath of Fires. There it is. Breath of Fire hitting the mortars. It is only level 1 Breath of Fire, though. And meanwhile, during all this, Alien and Cumulo are just creeping away. They both got second expansions down and going. So, yes, things are not looking good for Ishan. Down to 1 base while everyone else is at 2 bases. He's announcing to the other players that he has no expansion. Begging the other players to hit Ponti. And will they do it? Let's see what the economy's like. We see double Arcane Sanctums, pumping out some Spellbreakers, getting the Priest Mastery training. Cumulo. He's getting more workshops, getting more Spellbreakers. Maybe try to get some Tank Force. He's getting a bit of everything.
A player's forces are
And
under
Alien
attack.
has some Shimroos, pumping out Shims, maybe some Hippogriffs, as he does have double Ancients of Wind. Right now, both players going down. The middle spot has not been crept. I would figure that one would drop the best super duper item, I suppose. Ooh, but by the looks of things, it looks like Cumulo might try to put some pressure on the Alien's base. Cumulo at 78 supply versus Alien, who is at 79. So both players at 70. Mortar team sieging away. Breath of Fire hitting a lot of those ghouls down. It looks like Alien's going to lose another base. Meanwhile, at the same time, Ishan's attacking into Ponti's base, trying to get some revenge. Alien coming right on in. Shim's going to try to focus down the casters. Hippogriffs going down. Breath of Fire, and the Keep of the Growth of Alien can take out a lot of damage here. Will go down. All right. Ponti did lose his expo. Chim's focusing down at the Archmage. Hippogriffs attacking the Griffins. Oh, and the Archmage goes down with the Chimp focus fire here. But now Cumulo's Panda getting focused down. He does have a greater healing potion. Ishan calling for peace, but at the same time, Alien looks like he will be losing this expansion. Bringing him down to 2 bases. Alien at 63 supply. Cumulo at 66.
Forces are under attack.
Alright, Ponti and Ishan. Looks like they're still going at it. Another blizzard going down from Ishan, but Ishan's Paladin taking a lot of damage here. It's pretty low. Now the Archmage up in the front of the brawl. Alright, these two still going at it. Holy Light onto a Griffin. Tinker up in the front taking a lot of damage. Siege focusing down the Panda. Breath of Fire. Drunken Haze all over the chimps. Alright, at the same time though, Ishan trying to run away, but it looks like he's going to lose everything, forcing him to TP out. Level 4 on the Panda of Alien, level 5 on the Tinker. Another Breath of Fire hitting the Chimps. And Cumulo does not have what he needs to take care of these Chimps. Hippogriff focusing down away at the Griffins. Tinker getting focused down as well, but with the Ancient Django Drums of Endurance, he's quite fast. Gonna try to run away, using the Wand of the Wind to Cyclone the Panda. Alright, now the Chimps and Cumulo losing everything here. Dropping him down to 59 supply, but he does have a 2k bank, whereas Alien also a 2k, but has 72 supply. Meanwhile, Ponti with 3k bank at 72 supply. Ishan with little to no bank at 53 supply. Alright, and it looks like Alien's gonna attack into Cumulo's expansion. Where's the Shims? I want to know if they have that siege upgrade. They do not have it.
A player's forces are under
It's
attack.
not on the way. Alright, still having to fight here. Cumulo has some tanks here. I believe they do not have the anti-air upgrade. Cumulo, alright, he just got it. Alright, Dragonox gonna entangle away at the Shims. Tank's gonna focus him down. Meanwhile, at the same time, we have Ponti and Ishan still going at it. Breath of Fire going down. Blizzard going down as well. The Archmage of Ishan getting focused down quite a bit, but the tanks sieging away, killing all the Chims, and Alien looks like he's gonna back off here. Ishan trying to survive. Ponti gonna back off, keeping him on 1 base. The main gold mine's at 4k gold, so he can't stay on 1 base forever, and Alien gonna back off. Tanks meant the difference here for Cumulo, as he did keep the expansion. He's trying to revive all of his heroes. He's at 80 food, not breaking into that high upkeep. And Alien gonna try to take a 3rd base,
Forces are
all
under
the while
attack.
retaking his natural, which would put him up to 4 bases, and that would be a lot of income. And Alien gonna continue to pressure, attacking into Cumulo's Expo again. Meanwhile, at the same time, Ishan and Ponti still going at it, but it still doesn't look good for Ishan. Alright, tanks coming in. Alien's gotta make sure that his air is not on top of those tanks, especially with Dragonox, who can root them down. Alright, Ponti gonna back off, giving Ishan some breathing room here, as Ishan managed to get a decent air force off for 1 base. And Alien gonna back off. Cumulo continuing to guard his expansion, but at the same time, Alien gonna attack into Cumulo's other expansion. Still doesn't have that siege upgrade, but lucky him, human towers do take extra damage from magic attacks. Alright, Cumulo gonna TP in to defend. Alright, 1 Dragon Hawk gonna root. Some Hippogriffs here. Tanks firing on the Shims who are right on top of him, and Alien gonna TP out. Alright, meanwhile, at the same time, Ponti trying to retake his base. Ishan gonna kill it away, but he lets the Town Hall go up, allowing Ponti to TP in to defend. Alright, TP's right on top of it. Blizzard hitting a lot of them along with Thunderclap. Holy Light onto Ishan's Archmage, who's taking a lot of damage here. Ponti gonna try to micro his units away from the Blizzard. Cumulo attacking into one of Alien's Expos here that just got up by the looks of things. Alright, Breath of Fire going down from the Panda, and Ishan's Archmage taking a lot of damage here. Holy Light gonna save him for now, but it's not good enough here. It's 12 health! Alright, Alien gonna lose that expansion. Ishan's got to be so careful. Losing his Mountain King and losing his Archmage all like that. Alien coming in to defend his base, but Cumulo quickly backing out. Tanks are not that fast, so they can't run away very quickly, but Ishan losing everything here. Alright, Cumulo's tanks getting caught out. Shim's trying to focus him down. Breath of Fire from the Panda. Alright, Dragonhawk rooting down the Shim. Tanks hitting the way. Holy Light onto a Dragonhawk. And the Panda of Cumulo getting focused down. And Brooded does go down. Level 6 on the Tinker. Will we see the Robo Mecha Goblin? I want to see the Mecha Goblin. Oh, but now the Paladin with the root. There's the Mecha Goblin.
Players' forces are under attack.
Very cool. I don't get to see that often. Breath of Fire hitting Cumulo's tanks. But Alien cannot take this fight on as the tanks just do so well versus that Elf Air. You might want to think about making some Mountain Giants, maybe some Bears, some form of melee. But they're still going to have their force here. Breath of Fire going down from the Panda. And Ishan trying to retake an expansion here. As Ponti's giving him some breathing room. Dragonhawk ensnaring a Chim. Staff Preservation going to deny that though. Tanks trying to focus. Chim's trying to focus down the tanks, but they're taking a lot of damage from them. Especially when they're 2-2 tanks. Alright. Tinker going back into, I guess, Goblin form, I suppose. I forget the official name. I think it's like Mecha form and then Tinker form. Something like that. Alright, Ponti got to push into Ishan's base yet again. Does Ishan have what it takes? He is at 44 supply versus Ponti 77. All at the same time. Alien pushing into Cumulo. Cumulo at 79. Alien at 70. Alright, but it looks like we'll be backing off. And I don't think Ishan have what it takes. Ponti just raining hell into his main base. Breath of Fire hitting on the Peasant Gold lines, trying to produce more Griffins, getting the Mountain King back at the altar. Oh, but we're still having the fight. Alien chasing down all of Cumulo's tanks.
Town is under siege.
Gotta be careful not to lose the tanks, though. We do see a level 4 Keeper of the Grove. Alright, Breath of Fire hitting all the peasants here. Ishan, I'm not sure how he can hold this. Alright, Staff Sanctuary onto a tank. As they do work on tanks. You know what else works on tanks? Inner Fire. So I did see Cumulo had some priests. Not sure if they have mastery training. But Ishan giving one more attempt, trying to kill Ponti's Expo, forcing Ponti to TP in. Leaving Ishan alive, but his economy's wrecked. He's gonna try to rebuild those peasants. He did have 1,000 gold in the bank. Alien still brawling and smacking with Cumulo. Gonna try to attack another Expo here. Alright. Dragonhawks ensnaring some Hippogriffs, with the Hippogriffs trying to focus down the Dragonhawks. Tanks attacking the air, and Alien's gonna TP out. As his back was in a hard place, he did not want to tick off those creeps. Ishan and Ponti still going at it. They've been going at it all game, pretty much. Ponti losing his expansion yet again. The main gold mines are starting to run a bit low. What level is Cumulo's Archmage? Almost at level 6. Got to keep an eye out on him for when he gets level 6. He will be able to use mass teleportation, giving Cumulo basically the ultimate, what's the word? Map control. He can sneak a unit over into, say, like Alien's base, TP him with all of his tanks, snipe the Tree of Eternity, just like that. It's a very strong ability in FFA. Ishan and Ponti having some trash talk here. Ishan attacking into Ponti's base. Blizzard going down onto all those peasants. Oh, but we have another engagement. Breath of Fire going down onto the tanks. But with that Mecha Tinker, he's actually not doing that bad, sieging away at these tanks. Ishan still trying to be as annoying as possible. Gonna tech up the tier 2 on his Expo Hall.
A player's forces are under
Ponte asking for help. Not sure if they called for peace or not. Oh, another engagement. Cumulo coming in. Dragonhawks ensnared the chin. Breath of Fire drinking his hit all the hippogriffs here. This is not looking like a good fight for Alien. More and more ensnares coming in from the Dragonhawks. Aerial Shackle. Panda almost at level 6 for Alien though. Does get level 6. Alien gonna TP out as his Tinker almost died.
A player's forces are under attack.
So good hold by Cumulo. Right now it's currently 77 supply for Cumulo at 4k bank. 74 supply for Ponte at 5k bank. 9k bank at 49 supply for Ishan. And Alien at 3k bank at 69 supply. And the super duper 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 spot has not been crept in the middle. With the mana found would be a nice thing to have for both elf and human.
A player's forces are under attack.
It looks like Ishan and Cumulo might have a brawl. Oh, Ishan gonna back off. Alright, Cumulo gonna try to take a 4th base. 3rd, technically, since the main gold mines are out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, it looks like Ishan's gonna be the one to try to creep out that red camp. It's gonna take a while. Especially since I believe the red dragon's magic immune. All at the same time though, Alien gonna try to attack into Kuma's expansion yet again. Alright, Breath of Fire hitting all those peasants down. Chims with the siege upgrade is able to kill that hall quite quickly. But at the same time, Cumulo attacking the Alien's base. Who's going to TP first? And doesn't look like Alien wants to TP. It looks like he's going to let this base die. He's at 82 supply, so he did break into that high upkeep. And we do see a level 6 Archmage for Cumulo, so he does have mass teleportation now, and he's going to use it. Going to TP in to defend his main.
Player's forces are under attack.
And Alien gonna TP out. Meanwhile, Ishan still trying and trying. I guess with the mana fountain, that Paladin's got unlimited holy lights. So slowly he'll be able to creep it. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. This is fun to watch. One fireball at a time. Oh, unless he gets creep jacked. He's even building some gyros to take this big boy down. Cumulo not going in for the creep jack. He doesn't see this going on.
Player's forces are under attack.
And this super, super duper item is Khadgar's health gem. All that for that. But in FFA, Prefer to Vitality is pretty popular, so I'm pretty sure the health gem is as well. And Cumulo gonna attack into another one of Alien's bases, and if this goes down, Alien would be out of mining bases, so he's definitely gonna defend this at all costs. But with the tanks here, the siege damage is great. Oh, and Tank does manage to get it down. Sap preservation onto a Chim. And things are not looking good for Alien. Cumulo's Panda running right on in though. Will get entangled. Breath of Fire does nuke him down. Oh, but the tank's hitting at all of the Night Elf air here. Oh my lord, that's a lot of hippogriff damage going down. Alien gonna have to back off here. Breath of fire going down from the panda. Oh, that was a lot of damage. If only Elf had regen scrolls, right? Cumulo gonna TP out. Alien out of bases here. Only has 600 gold. He could uproot his Tree of Eternity, walk him over, but I guess he doesn't want it to get sniped. But a nice reveal by Cumulo. Does see that this Tree of Life's being built. Oh, but at the same time, Alien's attacking him when Cumulo's exposed. Cumulo gonna try to defend. And so far he's pushing him away. The tanks are just so strong. Break Your Tank is a very strong army comp. But Alien not gonna give up the fight here.
Town is under siege.
And Ponti attacking into Ishan's base. I guess that peace agreement they have is all but over. Does Ishan have what it takes? He only has 4 Griffins. That's a strong rifle caster force. Alien saying he's going to be dead soon. It isn't looking good for him. There's Cumulo looking top dog, as well as he should, being the FFA Master League champion. You don't just get that title for nothing, boys. Flawless magics from the Dreads. Paladin getting focused down. Jim's gonna try to slowly siege away. But Ponti and Ishan having themselves a brawl. Ponti having quite a bit of towers in this base. Alright, Cumulo pushing in. Alien's Tree of Life still hasn't been killed. Still going up. Dryads abolishing with the water elementals. Not the breath of fire going down for the panda, but the ship's going right on top of the tanks. That wasn't very bright. Meanwhile, at the same time, Ishan's attacking into Ponti's base. Ponti's attacking into Ishan's main. We're gonna have ourselves another game, but the Paladin of Super Cumulo using Divine Shield at the very last second. Alright, does Ishan TP in to defend his main? Otherwise, he's gonna lose all of his production facilities. Oh, but the Panda of Super Cumulo getting a tangle, gonna use a healing potion, but he's still getting focused down. Archmage gonna try to TP out, does not get it in time. Panda still going down. Nice victory there by Alien, but Cumulo still has his expansion. Ishan attacking into Ponti's Expo, all while losing his main here. He's gonna try to rebuild at what was Alien's Expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, are the preset mastery training? They are, so they can't interfire the tanks, which I still think's the dumbest thing in the world. As if they weren't tanky enough. But Alien's still trying to keep the pressure on Cumulo's Expo here. Tanks shooting away at the chimps. And Ponti losing all of his mining bases. Same thing for Ishan. So these two are just ripping each other to shreds. And right now it still looks like Cumulo's top dog. 5k bank, 69 supply. Alien at 400 gold, 78 supply.
The town is under siege.
Ponti still slowly sieging away with some tanks of his own. Alien and Cumulo still going at it.
Are under attack.
But I don't think Alien will be able to break this expansion by Cumulo. You try to kill as many stuff as he can, which is what he's trying to do, trying to slowly wear away, but I think he's actually wearing away at himself. Right now he's back to one base here. Ponti killing all of Ishan's buildings. Ishan's gonna... He does have a town hall up. Once you... In Warcraft 3, when you lose all your buildings, you are eliminated. You lose. So gotta make sure that Ishan doesn't lose all of his buildings. And these guys still going at it. It looks like they're gonna try to go in for a base race. We see a cannon tower. Not often you see that. They're going at it. Ponti TPing in. TP right on top of Ishan's Mountain King, but he does get staffed away. Alien and Cumulo still trying to go at it. Only 2 shims though. A lot of DPS is lost for Alien here.
Under attack.
Alright, long range aerial shackle catching a Griffin. Ishan trying to run away. Ponte trying to chase him down one by one. He knows he can't rebank his units. Clearing away at some rocks by the looks of things.
They came behind.
Level 4 in the Blood Mage of Ponte. Super Cumulo chasing down Alien. And it is not looking good for Alien, who is down to 80 supply versus Cumulo's 80 as well. So 80 versus 80. But a lot of that supply for Alien isn't hippos. And Alien once again losing his last mining base. He's gonna try to fight with everything he has, uprooting his ancients. Alright, taking roots onto Cumulo's Panda, who's getting focused down by the chims. He does have an invulnerability potion though. But Cumulo's army looking unstoppable here. Alien not sure what he can do to deal with it. Meanwhile, at the same time, Ishan and Ponte still going at it. Breath of Fire getting all those wisps. Level 5 on the Panda, level 5 on the Paladin. So Cumulo at 655, whereas Alien's at 756. Breath of Fire hit mostly Spellbreakers, who are magic immune, so a bit wasted. Drunken Haze hitting the chimp, slowing him down. Stat Preservation gonna get on 1. Meanwhile, Ishan getting chased down. And I think Ishan's just down to his heroes, really.
Is under siege.
Alright, and taking roots onto Cumulo's Panda does get Holy Lighted, but he's still getting focused down quite a bit. Breath of Fire by Alien, sniping away at some priests. Right now, Alien at 77 supply with 700 gold. Cumulo at 78 with 6k bang. Alright, tanks hitting away at the Hippogriffs. The Paladin getting focused down. He does get stabbed at the very last second. Nice work by Cumulo there. I thought he died. But Alien's main base getting sieged away. He's trying to fight with all he can. Cumulo is losing quite a bit of tanks, but with 6,000 gold, he could just simply rebuild. And meanwhile, Ishan continuing to get chased around by Ponte. Staff of the Sanctuary being used onto a Griffin. Cumulo's tanks getting forced down. But this is a fight that Alien can't win because losing all this, he can't rebuild. Cumulo can. Cumulo can afford to expend all these tanks. He can afford to do all this. Ponte and Ishan still going at it. Ishan still has a mining base, surprisingly enough, but the gold mine did just die. Alright, Tranquility being used by the Keeper of the Grove, trying to heal up all of Alien's units. Breath of Fire from the Panda. Trying to focus down at Cumulo's Archmage, but he does have an invulnerability potion.
A player's forces
Alright, more water elementals coming in. An Alien just trying so hard the whole... I don't think he can do it though. Level 7 on the Archmage. Gonna use his invulnerability potion. Staff of Sanctuary being used. We do see the level 8 on the Tinker. Alright, the Keeper of the Grove taking a lot of damage as well. Oh, but the Archmage gonna chase him down. One more fireball and the Keeper of the Grove dies.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, at the same time though, slow on Ishan. It's Archmage. And Alien just losing everything. Alright, they're going at it. Ishan finally gonna TP away, stopping that high-speed pursuit. Alright, Breath of Fire taking down a Chim, and Cumulo with more and more tanks just beelining it straight to Alien's main. Gonna kill the Tree of Eternity, and I'm not sure what Alien can do here. He has so many hippogriffs, but they're pointless. And Super Cumulo showing why he deserves to be the FFA Master League champion right now. He's just annihilating through Alien. Staff Sanctuary being used. He's gonna defend his base. Alien trying to go down with the fight.
A player's forces are
Alien
under
gotta try to
town
build
is
a
under
tree
siege.
of life to keep him from dying when that Hunter's Hall goes down. And Cumulo continuing to chase down Alien, who does have the Endurance Aura, so he's pretty fast. He's able to run around. Meanwhile, Ishan's main base going down. He does have another mining base over here, starting to rebuild his production facilities.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I guess Cumulo's trying to find Alien's last Tree of Life, which is over here. Alright, mass teleportation going in again. Alien just trying to go down with the fight here. But every unit he loses is one he can't rebuild, but that Breath of Fire, holy shit. Killing all those peasants.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alien is doing decent damage, I would say, for his situation, but Cumulo with that 8k bank. Not sure there's much you can do to break it. Ishan losing all of his buildings. He is hiding them over here, getting those production facilities up. Alright, Mecha Goblin going out, and Alien quickly backing off here.
Are under attack. A town is under siege.
Alright, Ishan pushing into Ponchi's base, just trying to be as annoying as possible by the looks of things. Slowly sieging away. Maybe tried to snipe the castle. It's going to take him a while. Does Ponchi never made an Archmage, so he wouldn't have a chance of mass teleportation. Does he have a normal TP? Doesn't look like he does. Although he did have a Blood Mage. Alright, so he does have a TP.
A player's forces are under attack.
Breath of Fire being missed by
Town is
Cumulo
under
there.
siege.
Castle is still getting sieged away. See, Ponti TP in to defend. There he goes. Ishan really wants that castle, trying everything he can here. And he actually might get it. Holy Light on the Mount King. Is he really going to get the castle? Oh my god, he got the castle. Ponti losing his castle, but it looks like he's going to lose both of his heroes for it. Leaving only the Paladin to survive. An Alien continuing to try to harass away at Cumulo. Where is Alien's hidden thing? What? Where? Hold on, I gotta pause this.
Attack.
Alien, it looks like he's out of buildings, but I don't. Okay. There he is. So down to that one tree of life. If Cumulo can somehow find it and kill it, Alien will be kicked out of the game. Instead of doing this dance around town, but luckily with the mass teleportation, he is able to do it. And his Archmage should get level 8 off that Pocket Factory.
A player's forces are under attack.
There it is. Map pack. Oh my gosh, Cumulo. Oh. Alien TPing in. And the Archmage mass TPing in as well. And if Alien loses this tree of life, he's out. Panda getting focused down by Alien. Stat preservation, but it doesn't take him really far. He's gonna try TP again, but it really won't do much. He'll spawn right about here. Alien calling map hack here, but the Panda goes down. Level 6 on the Panda for Cumulo. And Alien was defeated. We are down to 3 players, Ponti, Ishan, and Cumulo. But Cumulo looking top dog as Ishan and Ponti basically screwed themselves. Alright, mass TP going in again. Right now, Ponti at 72 supply. Cumulo probably feels safe enough to break. Well, he's only at 59. And Ishan's completely out of gold at 19 supply. So yeah, I'm not sure how Ponti and Ishan can win this, but they're damn well gonna try. And now Cumulo chasing away at Ponti. Ponti really the only threat. But it looks like he's not threat enough. Ponti and Ishan still going at it. Lol.
Players' forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Alright, Cumulo gonna mass TP in, gonna try to attack Ponti. Drunken Ace, Breath of Fire going down. Alright, protection scroll being used, but it is being dispelled. Blizzard going down, healing scrolls being used, and Ponti's Blood Mage taking a lot of damage, does go down. Level 6 on the Paladin for Cumulo. Ponti not microing out these Blizzards, taking a lot of damage for it. Not really much to say about this fight. I guess we're really waiting for the other 2 players to leave. Ishan trying to make something. Don't think he'll be able to do it though. Ponti just losing everything here. Even surrounding his own Panda. Not sure if that was on purpose, but that was funny. Stormbolt onto the Paladin, but the Panda goes down. Level 9 Archmage for Cumulo. Now Ishan wants a piece of the action.
The players' forces are under attack.
But everyone calling GG. If you guys like this FFA cast, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to watch me play Warcraft 3, follow me at Twitch at Thendis32. And I will be catching you guys later.